So you have a Canon R7 and you want to start using it to upload videos or make videos on the computer. Using the Elgato's Cam Link 4K, you can do this. I'm going to show you how. I'm a novice. I'm not an expert on these things. I literally just got this the other day. I've used the Canon R7 for quite some time. I'm very familiar with the camera, but doing videos through the PC is a new experience for me, so you're going to hear this from a relative novice. This is what it looks like. It's highly rated on Amazon. It's a little bit pricey, but it's simple to use, plug and play, and away you go. So you'll plug this into a USB 3 port on your computer, and you'll need to get an adapter that'll go from your Canon R7, a mini HDMI. It'll plug into the side port there, and that'll go a mini HDMI to HDMI. So two male ends. You plug the smaller one in the camera, the bigger one into this this adapter device, or this go-between. So this helps to allow the video to get processed smoothly, and otherwise if you just try to plug in your camera directly to PC, you're going to run into problems. Or so I've heard. Again, I'm fairly new at this. I just took people's word for it and went ahead and bought it. So you are going to encounter some hiccups and challenges along the way when you first get into this. So I'm going to show you what I've learned over the past few hours, and hopefully I can save you quite a bit of time and make the experience fairly trouble-free. So the big issue has been more with the Canon R7 than the Cam Link 4K. So just making sure that the settings are right on the Canon R7. So I'm going to show you what to do there. So we are going to bring up the first error message that you'll encounter. So this is the Elgato no signal. So when you're first setting this up, you want to make sure you're in video mode, okay? Not the recording part of video mode, but just dial it away from that. The still photographs. So there's the off, still photographs, and video mode. Those three settings on the one dial. So you want to go into video mode. You don't want to record, but that's where you're going to access the menu, because the menu settings are slightly different when you're in video mode, and that's what I'm going to talk about here. So if it's getting no signal, what's happening is that it's going into its sleep mode to save battery. In normal situations, that's great. In this situation, it can be a real nuisance. So the setting that you're going to go into is the wrench number 3. And you're going to go into the power saving mode. Again, this is menu options when you're in the video mode of your camera. When you click on that, you're going to see these 4 menu items come up, and I just set them all to disable. So you want to keep everything running. You want to use up the battery. That's fine. You don't want it to have it save power when you're in the middle of a recording. The next thing you may encounter is this message, letting you know that in standby mode, in other words, when it's not recording, it's not going to give you the same high quality as it will when it is recording. Again, the idea is to, I presume, save battery power. This is a problem when you're sending it to the PC in standby mode. So you want to go ahead and change that. So again, you're going to go into your settings. This is in, again, the video setting. There's only going to be 7 menu options when you're in the video setting. It's on the 7th item, and it says standby low resolution off, and that is exactly what you want it to say. So it probably says standby low resolution on, but you want to turn it off. So make sure that it's in the off position, and you won't get that error message, and the video quality will be what you expect from a Canon R7. The next thing that you may encounter, especially if you have a microphone, so I picked up this microphone. It's the Zeal Sound, and it's worked out quite nicely for me. Good quality microphone. Is that you may start getting a second echo or a little bit of a delayed voice from maybe 10 seconds ago starting to show up and interfere with the audio. If the Canon R7 is recording audio, then you want to turn that audio off. Again, assuming that you have a microphone to work with, and I'm going to show you how to do that. This time we are in. That was my dog reminding you to leave a comment and a like if you find this video helpful. So in the menu 1, you'll go down to the sound recording. Right now it says auto. And you'll want to go ahead and hit disabled. Disable for that. Lastly, you may find that you have all of these icons and you have the servo following you. That can be quite distracting. So what you do to get rid of that is you press the info button. You may have to press it several times depending on what is there. And see if I can find it from there. It is, and boom. So now all those little icons and animations have disappeared. So those are the 5 things that you need to do with a Canon R7. Again, just as a refresher, we want to go to video mode. We want to make sure that we turn off the power saving mode. We want to make sure that we turn off the sound recording if we have a microphone, turn off the standby low resolution so we get the best quality that the R7 can give us, and we want to press the info button to get rid of any servo or other icons that are otherwise interfering with the video. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave a comment. If you find that there's some things that I missed, please mention it in the comments so we can all learn. And from what I've learned so far, it seems like this has to be done every time that you go into the video mode. Unlike with the still picture mode where you can put in settings into C1, C2, C3, that's not an option in the video mode. So every time that you use the Canon to record onto the computer, you have to just go through those 5 steps, make sure that everything is set properly, and then you can go into the video. It doesn't take much time, but it is something that needs to get done. Again, if you know of any other way, I would very much appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. I'm still learning. I'm still fairly new at connecting my camera to the PC, but over the course of the day here today, having just gotten this Cam Link 4K, again, which is a pretty good product. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. Those are the steps that I would recommend. So to all my fellow Canon R7 fellow users out there, I hope this helps, and have yourself a great day. Thanks.
This has been a video on connecting your Canon R7 to your PC using Elgato's Cam Link 4K. Please like and leave a comment.